See all the kids all staring at my arm, and so it reminds me to tell them that I have a disease that older people get that makes my arm shake, my hand shake. And this little girl yesterday, she came over and she held my hand and she tried to stop it from moving, you know, and she says, it does shake, doesn't it? And I said, yes, it does.
Embryonic stem cells are derived from embryos created through in vitro fertilization. Once the egg is fertilized, it divides into a ball of cells. After 4 to 5 days, scientists remove the cells from the inner cell mass region. They are then transferred to a laboratory dish where they continue to grow and divide. By adding different growth factors, it's possible to change these embryonic stem cells into different cell types, such as nerve, bone, muscle, and pancreatic.
In recent years, when it comes to stem cell research, rather than furthering discovery, our government has forced what I believe is a false choice between sound science and moral values. In this case, I believe the two are not inconsistent. As a person of faith, I believe we are called to care for each other and work to ease human suffering. I believe we have been given the capacity and will to pursue this research, and the humanity and conscience to do so responsibly. It's a difficult and delicate balance, and many thoughtful and decent people are conflicted about or strongly oppose this research. And I understand their concerns, and I believe that we must respect their point of view. But after much discussion, debate, and reflection, the proper course has become clear. The majority of Americans from across the political spectrum and from all backgrounds and beliefs have come to a consensus that we should pursue this research, that the potential it offers is great, and with proper guidelines and strict oversight, the perils can be avoided. That is a conclusion with which I agree. That is why I'm signing this executive order, and why I hope Congress will act on a bipartisan basis to provide further support for this research.
I first noticed my Parkinson's because of the tremor, and I read about the Parkinson's Institute and called and made an appointment. On the appointment slip it says, why are you coming here? And I put on there, I want to know what I've got. And I saw Dr. Wong, and he diagnosed a definite Parkinson's.
Parkinson's disease is one of the major neurodegenerative diseases of aging, Alzheimer's being the other. Probably affects over 1 million people just in the United States alone. The classic symptoms most people will recognize: a shaking hand, slowness of gait, rigidity of the muscles, a stooped posture. It is a progressive disease, and it's incurable. We do have very good medications that can help on a day-to-day basis. The big problem in Parkinson's disease is that sooner or later we get side effects of therapy, and those can be worse than the disease itself. So ultimately, these therapies don't really help patients anymore.
Hundreds of thousands of cells that are left over from in vitro fertilization are being thrown away, are being wasted. They're not going to become life. They're not going to become life. They're being thrown away. So in that sense, people say protecting the unborn, but they're going to be destroyed anyway. So let's use those cells to protect the unborn that are going to be born with diabetes. They're going to be born with genetic predisposition to Alzheimer's. or Parkinson's, or are going to be injured as children and have spinal cord injury. I mean, we have, that's the pro-life position. Honestly, this is, I mean, I really feel this, that you get in your life very few chances to make a difference. And I'm really, if this is the circumstances that make that possible, like I said, I'm grateful for it.